All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are tackling a challenge that, let's be honest, drives so many of us crazy: lead generation. We're going to talk about how you can take this whole frustrating, super time consuming process and turn it into something that's not just fast and effective, but maybe even a little bit fun. And yeah, we're going to do it with AI. So tell me if this sounds familiar. You've done the hard work, you're actually getting people to your website, the traffic is there, but then nothing. They show up, they look around, and they vanish. It's such a huge missed opportunity, and honestly, it's one of the most common frustrations out there. Now, the classic solution to this problem, of course, is a lead magnet. Just so we're all on the same page here, a lead magnet is just that valuable thing you give away for free, like a checklist, a guide, a template, in exchange for someone's contact info. Usually, it's their email address. And the idea is pretty simple, right? You offer some real value, and you get a lead. But the real challenge, and this is where so many of us just get completely stuck, is in the execution. Because, oh man, the old way of doing this is just a total grind. You're trying to juggle all these different tools, one for design, another for the opt-in form, yet another to actually email the thing. You get completely bogged down in all the little details, and you end up wasting hours on something that, in the end, just doesn't connect. It doesn't convert. So let's get into it. Why do so many of these well-meaning efforts just fall flat? Well, it usually boils down to two critical and totally avoidable failures. Okay, failure number one is a total lack of tracking. And this quote, wow, it just says it all, doesn't it? Imagine making a sale and having zero idea how it happened. If you don't have trackable links for your lead magnets, you are basically flying blind. You can't improve what's working because you don't even know what's working. You can't optimize anything. And the second big failure? A lack of emotional connection. Just look at the difference here. The AI's first draft on the left is fine. It's accurate, sure, but it's so bland. Now, the version on the right, the one touched by a human, it's powerful. It starts by hitting on a real pain point, overwhelmed by options, and then it promises a transformation. That right there is an emotional hook that makes you need to know more. And this is where the whole story just completely changes. The rise of these new AI tools isn't just about writing faster. It's about revolutionizing the entire process and smashing through these exact challenges we've been talking about. Seriously, just picture it for a second. What used to be this daunting task that took days now becomes this exciting, creative journey you can knock out in just a few minutes. You're not stressing about the how anymore. You're just focused on creating real value for your audience. Okay, that all sounds great, but how does it actually work? Let's walk through a real-world example so you can see just how straightforward this really is. The new way of doing things really just boils down to three simple steps. First, you pick a proven template, like a 10-point listicle. Second, you write a really detailed prompt for the AI. And third, and this part is absolutely key, you generate the content and then you come in to refine it and style it with your own expertise. And I've got to say, the most important part of this whole thing is the quality of your prompt. You can't just say, write something for designers. No way. To get great results, you have to be specific. Tell it the types of tools, the exact categories, maybe even a mix of free and paid options. The better the input, the better the output. It's that simple. And the result of that super detailed prompt? Well, the AI engine spit out the entire initial draft in under 1 minute. Think about that for a second. All of that initial research, the structuring, the writing, done in less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee. It's amazing. But, and I really can't stress this enough, the AI gives you an incredible first draft. It is not the final product. Your expertise, your experience, that's the magic ingredient. You're the one who turns that bland headline into an emotional hook. You're the one who adds the polish that makes it uniquely valuable to your audience. And what's really, really exciting is that the best platforms today are so much more than just content creators. They're complete toolkits that are designed to solve the entire lead gen problem from start to finish. So yeah, they have the AI templates we just saw, but they also have the trackable sharing links. Remember that first problem? Solved. They have built-in analytics, integrations with your CRM, landing page builders, even A/B testing, all in one spot. It's a complete unified system, not a messy juggling act. So, when you put all of this together, it isn't just some small improvement. It's a total reimagining of what your marketing workflow can even look like. This is the real transformation. You go from feeling stressed out, inefficient, totally bogged down, to being fast, effective, and actually feeling empowered to build real connections with your audience and do it at scale. And that really brings us to the final big question you should be asking yourself. You've seen the old, frustrating way, and you've seen the new, streamlined way. You've seen the tech that is making this possible right now. So, is your marketing ready for the AI revolution?